Hello everyone, my name is Juan Gonzalez. Not only am I a lender for Commercial Bank of Texas, but I am also part of the Entrepreneurship Committee for the Nacogdoches Economic Development Corporation. And next to me, we don't need an introduction. Most of you out there already know who this is. This is Sarah from HTO. I will give a purpose of why she's here in this video, but Sarah, go ahead and just tell us a little bit about yourself and to the viewers.
Well, my name's Sarah Carthel. I'm the owner and operator here at HTO Nacogdoches, and my husband's the head football coach at SFA. We've got 3 little boys that takes a lot of our time, but right now we're just kind of working HTO and enjoying our time here out in the community.
And guys, we're actually obviously on location. We have some employees, we have customers coming in and out. We want to capture that moment. And the reason why we're bringing you this video is because Sarah, as we all know, has done a really good job with her business here in the community. And she has some great knowledge that can be passed on to those that want to start their own business. So Sarah, let me go ahead and begin there. So for the ones that are watching this video and want to start a business, what would you recommend?
I would recommend really doing your homework. Get the research of your brain going and really start that research process. Know what product or what support that you want to bring to the community, and do research on that. Before we came up with this idea or saw this franchise, we reached out in our network and really tried to start just gathering as much information about the product and much information about HTO that we possibly could. The marketing of it, what all went into it, and just really talking with other franchise owners. But just really do your research before on all of that.
So you guys, you're hearing it, do your research. How long did that step take of the research?
I bet it took us for the time that we found out that, hey, here's a franchise that we were interested in, until that owners meeting where we're signing on the dotted line and buying a franchise from HTO. It probably took us 9 months to a year. Okay. I know that's a long time, but we really played it slow and just really did the research on it and talked to as many people as I could. Our situation was it was right in the middle of COVID. And so we wanted to slow down just a bit and check and see how that was going to affect. And it actually did really well with the drive-through of HTO. It did really well. Gotcha. So people were able to stay in their car and do a little contactless.
COVID.
So,
oh
that's
God.
right. That's
COVID.
right.
That had an impact on all of us.
Everybody.
What were some of the decisions that you had to make that were maybe tough decisions early on?
Tough decisions early on. I think number one is I get my husband being a head football coach and having 3 little kids. First off, I'm a mom, and so I really had to make sure that balance was going to be there, and that the support from my family was going to be there. And so I made sure that was something that was going to happen first. Making sure that opening this business wasn't going to, I knew it was going to take a lot of energy and effort, but I didn't also want to not be mom at home. And so that was a really big priority for me. And so just making sure I had a good support system. My husband was supporting me, ready and willing to go and step in to help out when I needed to. So that was a big thing in making that, along with any financial decisions too. So yes, and again, you've got to do your research on that and really look at where your capital is and know that probably everything that you think it might cost to start a business, at about 20 to 30% on that, just to give yourself some cushion.
You guys, you're hearing this, the financial aspect of starting the business, and me being a lender, I'm involved in some of that, right? To be well capitalized going into it.
That's right. That's right.
You want to make sure that those numbers are in order. Now, one of the misperceptions there is that when you're going to start your business, you're going to have a little more free time.
Oh no.
Talk to us a little bit about this, sir.
Oh no, you really have to be invested, and you really have to say, okay, this is what I'm doing, and just go after it, because you will be the face of your business. And you've got to go out, you've got to promote, you've got to be supportive in the community. And you've got to give all that effort. It may just be a season. I mean, I know of people that have started their own business that never took a salary for 2 to 3 years. You've got to be prepared. If that is what you want to do, I've got to prepare to eat some ramen noodles, or not go on vacation, or not go out on dates so much. You've got to really make sure that those type of things are in line before you get rolling, or that commitment level.
Right. Yeah, you're hearing it, guys, directly from Sarah. Those sacrifices that need to be made early on as you open up the business. Sarah, there's so many more questions that I want to ask, because we're just touching on how to start a business, but there are marketing questions. There are legal questions. There are growth questions. What is next for your business? So I'm going to save all those questions for our next visit. What I want to tell our viewers now is that Sarah has a great story. She and her husband have done great things in the community. And Sarah is also going to be part of our guests at an upcoming business resource fair tailored for those entrepreneurs at the Fredonia Hotel from 5 to 7. It will be the 2 most valuable hours if you come, because not only we will have Sarah, but we're also going to have other businesses here in town that are ready to help the next wave of entrepreneurs. Sarah, I'll give you the last word, okay? Obviously, we're so appreciative to you and Coach. You guys have done plenty of your roots here in the community. How would you like to close this to those viewers that just want to start their business? Give them a few words of encouragement.
Well, I say that, it's great to have a dream. It's great to have an idea. And I think that, again, if you just do your research, really focus on that product or that service that you're willing to provide, really hone in on it and just perfect it and make it something that somebody else isn't doing. HTO, there was no store like this. And the second that I saw it, I was like, this is something that'll work. If there is an idea out there or a service out there that that will do well, do your research on it and just commit to it. Really make the sacrifices to make it work, and it'll be good. Be in the community a lot. Be at every event. SFA's right here, a great resource. Angelina, College is a great resource. There's just lots of good resources out there. A small business development center that's in Angelina is one of our biggest, just an advocate and a resource for us. And so we were just thankful for that. So that's what I would say, is just really use your resources out there and get involved.
Use your resources and get involved. You're hearing it from Sarah herself. Sarah, we from the community, we just thank you for you and Coach and your family. I've said it again, you guys have done tremendous things for us here. We're glad to have you, and we're going to wish you continued success here in Nacogdoches. And guys, we will continue and have more of these conversations at that resource fair. We hope to see you there.